So comedian Gabriel Iglesias hits back after a New York Times columnist says that the cartoon mouse Speedy Gonzales stereotypes Mexicans. So this is just another wave of the cancel culture trying to basically get rid of these characters that can be funny, these characters that instead of appropriating culture are actually bringing something to the culture. And you have Gabriel Iglesias, which is a longtime comedian. I've liked his stuff. I listened to his stuff years ago. And he's coming out and apparently he's doing this movie, the Space Jam, and they're creating a sequel now. And there are claims that this mouse perpetuates corrosive stereotypes. Now, of course, this isn't coming from a columnist at the New York Times that is Mexican himself. It's just another guy that's being offended on behalf of everything else that's going on. Now, who is this guy? So this guy that's actually coming out about all of this, his name is Charles Blow, and he's a columnist, like I said, for the New York Times, and he was the same one that was writing a defense for the businesses and groups that canceled the 6 of the Dr. Seuss books that we talked about in the last show. So he kind of just listed off a bunch of other characters that he also felt should be completely stricken from cartoons, from movies, from books, all of that. And Gabriel Iglesias is basically firing back saying, no, that's not going to happen. So the quote from him, from Gabriel Iglesias here is, "I am the voice of Speedy Gonzales in the new Space Jam. Does this mean that you're going to try and cancel Fluffy too?" Now, Fluffy's his kind of character that he has, kind of on his comedy show, kind of what he calls himself, basically. And he says, and he actually posted a picture of Speedy Gonzales, and it says, "You can't catch me, cancel culture. I'm the fastest mouse in all of Mexico," which is great. I think he handled this perfectly. Just don't apologize for it. Just come out and say, no, we're not going to do this. Like this is not going to happen. Remember, Gabriel Iglesias is Hispanic, okay? So when you're talking about these kinds of characters and things, I mean, first we were told by the cancel culture mob that if you're going to voice a character on a cartoon, that character, if they are black or Hispanic, that the voice actor must also be black and Hispanic. That was the requirement, okay? They did it to Simpsons. They got rid of Apu. They got rid of Dr. Hibbert. They're all gone. And now they're saying, well, even if they're a Hispanic person, if it's still a Hispanic character or a Mexican mouse or whatever it is, they shouldn't still be allowed to even be a character on those shows at all. Get rid of them. It doesn't matter who's voicing them. It does. Once again, this is why you can't apologize to these people. You don't apologize to the mob. Just do what you're going to do. Have your show, have your characters, and forget about the people that are always going to be offended at everything. Because it doesn't matter what you say, and it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to be offended anyway. So you might as well just do it and just make a cartoon and be done with it. Because that's all it really takes. You just watched a clip from The William Hall Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.